All right, good evening. Not good evening, sorry, good morning. It is November 28th, Monday. It is 11:11 a.m. I purposely waited till 11:11 a.m. to start this video because there is some significance to 11:11. I wrote that down in my messages, which is why I'm on here today. So this is Purple Passion Prophecies. I am the Oracle Maya Janae, your Oracle Maya Janae, and I wanted to just sit down and do some channel messages this week. I haven't made a video in quite a while, but I've been called to pass messages along to whoever needs them while I am in a different city. As you can see, I'm in the back hotel room. I'm about to check out. I already asked for a late checkout so I can complete this video before I leave. So, this morning I got up quite early. I know I was up by at least 5 something because I was doing these messages at 6:30. So, I didn't sleep really that well last night, and I don't know if it had something to do with the energy or just the fact that I got some things that's going on in my body that I need to check into, and I don't know if that's what kept me up or me just thinking about it. Anyways, I didn't sleep too well last night, but I'm not tired. So I'm saying that to say that y'all might be like, how can I say it? Like, not getting enough sleep, or you feel like you're not getting enough sleep, but you're not tired. Usually when we don't get enough sleep, we be tired, we be restless throughout the day, or restless throughout the day. But um, it's kind of like spirit giving you a burst of energy to get what you need to get done, okay? And you can rest later. So I wanted to start off by saying that if you woke up and you ain't been sleeping well, but you still got energy throughout the day, don't think too much about it. You probably got some energy that you need to transmute in your body. So let's get started. I started channeling these messages at 6:33 a.m. I'm just gonna get into it. I have 2 pages full of channel messages. These messages may or may not resonate. They may or may not be for you. They may be for somebody else. Um, I am not going to pull cards for clarification with these messages. Just take what you need, leave the rest, and we gonna rock it out. All right, so first things first, let's start here. Um, in my city back home, I don't know if they got these everywhere in every city, but in my city back home, we got like an insurance place for like ghetto insurance. Like you just got your car and you need to get your tags and stuff, and they ain't gonna let you get that without no insurance, so you gotta go get that 7-day insurance. Okay, so so while I was having my eyes closed, I literally saw the 7-day insurance building pop into my head, and I said 7-day car insurance, or in 7 days, there's going to be something coming up to do with insurance. It don't have to be car insurance, but in 7 days, you gonna have to figure something out with some insurance. Okay, could be health insurance, could be dental insurance, could be car insurance, could be whatever, right? Some kind of insurance to get you to be insured. You're gonna have to deal with that in the next 7 days, or you might have to get some 7-day car insurance. I don't know. Um, right after that, I heard too intense, but I spelled it with an E, so I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but recently my spirit guides told me if I'm channeling and I think that me consciously thinking that I'm spelling something wrong, don't cross it out. Just keep going because it might have some significance. So I didn't cross it out, but I did write the word intense at the bottom spelled correctly. So here, I'm going to turn it around and see if y'all can see. And with that, I um I heard I feel too intensely, and I probably spelled that wrong. I was laughing to myself while I was channeling because I said, baby, I be butchering words when I be channeling because I literally just be writing what I'm seeing or hearing. So I'm not really spell checking. And then afterwards, when I go back and read it, I don't spell check either because I know what I wrote and I know what it says. So, um, you may be in a situation that's a little bit too intense, or that you feel too intensely. Um, like the energy is too intense, or it's just like it's just too intense, right? I don't know how else to put this into words. When I was writing it, I felt like the energy was just too intense. Like it was just like, I need to breathe, right? So you might be in a situation this week. Now I did put week of November 28th and through. Okay, so I ain't put a time limit on these messages. Just from this week, Monday, and through December, I'm thinking. So you may be in a situation over the next couple of weeks that might be too intense, or that you're feeling too intensely. I would say to literally just do that. Make sure that you breathe and ground yourself and reset your intentions. If you're in a situation that's too intense, sit back and ground yourself and ask yourself, why am I, if it's not a good intense, I'm gonna say that. Why am I in this situation? What am I gaining from this situation? What can I learn from this situation? And what can I do to move on from it? Because it's too intense for me and I need to get out. Now, if it's a good intense, like some good stuff coming in, same thing. Ground yourself. Be ready to receive that energy that's coming in so it's not too intense, okay? Right after that, I heard solar plexus popping, which, if y'all know anything about the solar plexus, when the solar plexus is popping, you can feel stuff very intensely, okay? So I don't know if that has correlation, but I heard solar plexus popping. Stay determined and stay in your confidence. All right. Then right after that, I have faith in your guides to restore you to complete healing. I'm not sure if anybody is going through any health issues or whatever, but just have faith, okay? Pray. Have faith in God and your spirit guides and your ancestors or whoever that you connect with on your journey. Have faith that they gonna see you through it, okay? Have faith that they gonna heal you completely. Don't put your faith so much into the doctors, but put your faith into your source, that your source gonna lead you to the right doctors, okay? That's what I was trying to get out. So don't necessarily put your faith in the doctors, because doctors can tell you anything, right? They will tell you anything, and not necessarily like they'll tell you anything if you don't know what's already going on with yourself. They will tell you anything. They try to get you to run around or try to make it downplay it or whatever. I've been in those situations, okay? So just have faith that your guides is gonna lead you to your complete healing. To your doctors, to the right specialists, to the right people, to the right answers, to the right healing, to the right things you're supposed to do. Just have faith, because you're going to see it through, because your guide's going to see it through with you, all right? I saw the number 88 right after that, and it was floating in the sky. No, I say in the sky. It was floating in this abyss. When my eyes is closed, I'm literally just in darkness. So when I say it's floating in the sky, it could be over here, it could be over here. But it was in the middle somewhat, and it was like an 8, and then that floated away, and then another 8, and then that floated away. So you can look up the number 88 and see what it means for you. Okay. Let me see. Where did I go next? I'm going to go here next, because I think what I was writing was boom, 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 boom. This one, I heard you might see a caterpillar. You might see a caterpillar. It might throw you off, because if you in the up northern regions of where I'm at, I'm in Michigan. If you up north like me, it is not that season, okay? So, the butterflies are gone, and I'm very sad about that, okay? But the butterflies are gone, so it ain't no caterpillars out. It's wintertime. Not about to be, it is wintertime. We've already had our first snow and all that. So, I heard you might be shocked if you see it, like, what the fuck? There ain't even supposed to be no caterpillars out at this time. But it was specifically kind of put there for you to pay attention to it. So I put, you might see a caterpillar, pay attention to what's going on around you at the moment. It's a sign. It may shock you if, like, the caterpillars is not a season in your state or in your area. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be random as fuck. But also I put on a side note, the caterpillar can be real or it could be inanimate. By that I mean it can be a real creepy crawler, inching across by you in your path somewhere, or you might just see a caterpillar on a picture or on a billboard or in a book or on a TV show, you know what I mean? But if you see a caterpillar and it just seems very random, like, how the hell am I seeing that? Pay attention to what's going on with you and your energy at the moment, because it's a sign of whatever is going on. Um, okay. Now this one, all I heard and kept hearing was Stuttering Stanley in my head. And y'all know Stuttering Stanley on the Sixth Sense. On the Sixth Sense of Stuttering Stanley, and they was messing with that boy and fucking with him. Stuttering Stanley, Stuttering Stanley. He was pissed. Okay, this is what I have hearing. I feel. I said it's like somebody can't get their words out. Could be a stutter or a speech impediment or anxiousness. You might be talking to somebody who might have a stutter, might be anxious, might not have a stutter, just might be anxious or whatever and can't get their words out, so it sounds like they stuttering, or they might really have a speech impediment and that's just the way they talk. So I'm not sure the significance of that. I just wrote somebody can't get their words out. So I don't really know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. But moving on. Okay, now this is where things get interesting. Those messages was like audible messages. This is when I started seeing stuff. So this is when stuff got interesting in my notes, because they got a little bit more scratchy, because I'm trying to write down what I'm seeing. So first, I had my eyes closed and I saw a pair of glasses. I heard that something about glasses or new glasses. Somebody might be worried about the cost due to a prescription change, but don't be, it's covered. And then right after that, my right hand started itching down here, and I put look up meaning and see what resonates. So when I just was looking at the meaning, due to superstition, they say, when your right hand, depending on which palm it is itching, when your right hand is itching, they both mean money, but your left hand, when it's itching, it means money might be leaving you unexpectedly, unexpected bill, unexpected expense, whatever. The money is leaving though. When your right hand is itching, however, the money is coming in unexpectedly. Unexpected money, unexpected check, unexpected help, unexpected payments covered, unexpected, right? It's unexpected, but the money is coming in. So I literally, my hand started itching right after that. So whoever is out and they getting some new glasses, I too wear glasses, so I know how expensive it can get, and I need some new glasses too, but it's not time for me to do glasses, so I know this wasn't my message. I know how expensive they can get, and I also know how expensive it can get if your prescription is changing, if your eyes have changed up over the course of since the last time you got your glasses, depending on how worse I'm gonna say it got, because if your prescription got better, then it wouldn't be costing more. You know what I mean? It's usually when your prescription is worsening or your eyes are getting a little bit worse in your eyesight. You might need bifocals, you might need, different things to help you see. I know bifocal glasses cost a lot of money. I know they do. So if you're worried about the cost of your prescription because your prescription changed, you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to afford these glasses? Don't worry about it. The money is coming. It's covered. You don't have nothing to worry about, okay? I also had the energy of like they got like a program or a payment plan available for you, so you don't have to pay it all in one lump sum. So don't worry about it. It's covered, okay? All right. And then, okay, this one was good. So right after that, I saw a fireplace, like a living room, or, I don't know where people fireplaces be at. Maybe they be in the dining room. But it was like a fireplace, and it was like an empty room, and it wasn't no fire going, but on the shelving of the fireplace, it was all these jars that was lined up, and they had labels on them. And so, I saw a hand reaching out, putting one back on the shelf, reaching out, taking another one. And right after that, I heard, it's time to tune your focus to other talents. It's time to put one up and switch to another. So I shelf over a fireplace labeled with talents and a hand reaching, putting one back and bringing out another. So with that, I got that you might be really gung-ho about setting something off, or it might have already been in the works. You know what I'm saying? but it's reached a standstill. In some way, shape, or form. It's not growing, it's not progressing, it's just sitting still, it's stagnant. Um, People ain't fucking with it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, whatever you working on that you know that it's stagnant, but you kind of don't want to let it go. Don't want to let it go. Don't want to give up because you don't want to feel like a failure. Don't want to give up because you don't want to feel like you failed at this project, failed at this birthing of creation into the world. It's okay. It's just time to sit that one down. We ain't saying you can't come back to it. We ain't saying that you can't pick it back up later. But for right now, Spirit wants you to focus on other talents that you have to bring forth into the world, because you have lots of gifts that you need to bring out into the world. They ain't just give you this one to just act on. In my vision, it was like 10 things on that thing. They ain't just give you one to act on. You got 9 others you can act on. Put this one up, grab another, focus on that, bring it forth into the world. When it's brought forth into the world, put that one down, grab another, bring it forth into the world. Okay? So, time to focus on other talents. The letters M or and, I put M or and T, MT. The letters MT might be significance. It could be M or T, or it can be M and T, or it could just be MT. Together or separately. Could be initials, a name of a company, an acronym, a nickname, etc. I saw MT actually 2 times. I saw it the day before when I was channeling messages for myself. I looked over at the wall and I saw the letters MT on the initial on the wall. I also saw it again when I was meditating this morning, so I don't know what the significance of MT is. I tried to look it up on Google and nothing popped up for me, so I don't know, it might not be my message. All right. I saw a butterfly. It wasn't like an intricate butterfly. It honestly looked like a drawing of a butterfly, or like somebody just drew or doodled a butterfly real quick. But it was floating towards me when my eyes was closed, and under it was a light, like just a sliver of light. I feel like if I was to put my selenite like reflecting on something, it would reflect and bounce off and bring a light to it. It was like a little light under the butterfly, and it was moving like this. So the light, sorry, I don't really know how to explain what I be seeing, but it was like a light under the butterfly, just the butterfly. And the butterfly was moving towards me. And so I heard butterflies bring illumination, which is clearly what the light was underneath, and it was bringing it towards me. So bringing illumination. When you start seeing them, it means that you are in the midst of a transformation or in the midst of growth. Take them as a sign / synchronicity, which I also butchered that word while I was channeling, to keep going forward and up and on and moving. So when you see butterflies, or if you see butterflies, or if you've been seeing butterflies, also same as like the caterpillar, real or inanimate, on billboard or pictures, books, whatever, cups, whatever. Just take it as a sign of the synchronicity that is good. You in the midst of transforming, you in the midst of growth. Keep moving, keep going forward. Don't stop, okay? All right. Then, let's move over here. I heard if you get a random message from somebody that you used to know, don't open it. Just delete it. Because the energy that I was getting around that was kind of like, they don't necessarily mean you no harm, but they don't mean you no good either. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the past knocking at your door to see if you'll answer type of thing. Not necessarily like they mean you bad, like they want to come in and fuck your life up, but they ain't really coming in to come bring nothing to your life either. They just coming in to see if they could still come in, and it's gonna be random. It's gonna be a random message, and you're gonna be like, why the hell is this person messaging me? And you're gonna be curious, but don't let curiosity kill your cat. Don't even open the message. Just delete it. That's what I heard, and they was very adamant about it. And I don't know that little song that you used to know. I don't know. It's some white people who sang it, but I heard that playing while I was writing that message out. So I didn't go look up the words to go see what the song was, but I just heard that song playing when I was writing it out. That you used to know, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how the song go, but that's what I heard. Um. All right, then this was interesting. I heard tic tac toe 3 in a row and X marks the spot. So I was thinking tic tac toe. That's like a childhood game, or you used to play when you was a kid. Um, and the point of tic tac toe is to make sure that you get 3 in a row, three of your same symbols in a row, um, to win the game. But also, part of the game is blocking out your opposition, so they can't win the game. So a game of chance, if you will. And X marks the spot. Usually on treasure maps, that's where the treasure is at. So, that's exactly what I have, like, not envisioned. I didn't envision treasure, but I saw X's, and X marks the spot. So wherever you see maybe an X, that might be a sign for you that that's where your treasure is at. Um, yeah. All right. Then they got kind of crazy down here. This is some messages that just didn't make sense to me. I heard "Work, Work, 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 Work" by Riri. Work, 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 work. See me in it. Work, 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 work. You might be listening to that song. That might be your shit. It might get you up and get ready for work. I don't know, but I heard it playing. And then I heard something about baby turtles. And that's just it. Just something about baby turtles. I'm not sure if the baby turtles is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what's going on in the world per se. I don't know if something is going on with the baby turtles. I don't know if baby turtles is hatching. I don't know they seasons. I don't know none of that. But something about baby turtles. I don't know. Maybe one of y'all just got a baby turtle and want to know how to care for it. Make sure you look it up, and do your research on how to care for your baby turtle if you just got one, especially if you got it from the pet store, okay? Because you know how them pet store animals be. Okay? I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to say the pet store animals don't be the same. Okay? They don't be the same like them other animals out in the wild. So make sure that you looking up how to care for your baby turtle, okay? So they can survive in your environment. Then right after that, I heard 11:11. Well, I heard "Open Your Eyes." My eyes was closed while I was getting these messages. I heard "Open Your Eyes," and when I opened my eyes, dead ass, it was a reflection on the wall, and it was 11:11. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I wrote 11:11, but then right after that, I heard God send a nigga with some racks. 11:11. God send a nigga with some racks. One of y'all been praying for a nigga with some money. Y'all been looking for y'all King of Pentacles. Somebody with some money who gonna wine and dine you. He coming. That's a side note. He coming. Because y'all been praying for him. 11:11. God, send a nigga with some racks. All right. And then right after that, I heard "I'm back." You think, oh, like I won't pop you out your shit? Riding on the bit. Okay, I heard that song playing right after that. So, I don't know what the significance of that is, but I had to go look it up. It's called "Act Up" by Day Day something. They be playing it on TikTok and shit. All right, then right after that, I heard Badu. And yes, we is talking about the one and only Erica. Okay. um, I heard that you could be drawn to her music over the next couple of weeks. Could be drawn to her in general or her music. There are there. Okay, I don't know what that says. Can't read my own writing. But basically, there are messages in her songs for you if you've been drawn to listen to Erykah Badu. or any song that you drawn to listen to, even if you ain't never heard the song before. Sometimes I get song messages in my head, or I hear something playing in my head and I've never heard the song before, and I gotta go look it up. And then when I go look it up and see what the words is, I'm like, oh shit, okay. So you could be drawn to listen to her, and if you are, please do. You could be drawn to listen to specific songs. There's a message in there for you. So just go on and listen to your intuition, even if you never even heard the song before. I heard Rimshot playing in my head when I was writing that. And then a rimshot, hey, give me a rimshot, hey, come on. But get into it. Get into it. Okay, get into it, y'all. That is about it, I do believe. Yep, because that's my last message, and my last message is that's it. I always write that's it on my channel messages, so I know that those is the end of my messages. So that's it, and I was done channeling at 7:30 a.m. So it took me a whole hour to channel these messages, but it didn't feel like it. So here's the messages. I'm just showing y'all so y'all can see. And I go on my merry way because I have to check out of my hotel and already asked for my extra minutes. All right, y'all. Bye. Y'all have a good one.